With the NFL draft coming up later this month, we had the opportunity to check in with former Rhode Island receiver Isaiah Coulter. Isaiah, first off, how are you doing? Obviously, during this pandemic right now, an unprecedented time for our country. First of all, how are you and your family?
We're all good. We staying inside, trying to the social distance ourselves from other people and things like that. But I would say we're doing pretty good.
That's great to hear. And obviously, with the coronavirus keeping everyone at home, how have you been able to train in preparation for the NFL draft?
I've been going to a local field around my house, making sure I'm just staying sharp with my routes and things like that. And then I have like weights and resistance bands in my house, so lifting in my house and kind of just doing it like that for now.
And Isaiah, of course, you got the invitation to go to the NFL Combine, and that's why we're interviewing you today, because a lot of mock boards have you projected to be selected here in this year's NFL Draft. First of all, take us through the experience of the NFL Combine and everything that comes with that.
It was amazing. It was nothing. I dreamt about it my whole life, and I still can't believe that I still went through that process. I was there for like a week. You talk to all the legends and greats that played before you. They give you some knowledge. Then you kind of just go through the week. You got to take like psychological testing. It's a lot that comes with it, but you enjoy the process because there's nothing else that's like it. You're on a platform in front of thousands of people. Yeah, and when you on the field, it's like it felt like a game to be honest. So it was amazing. I definitely enjoyed the opportunity and appreciate it for getting the invite.
Where were you when you got the invite? Was it a phone call or was it an email? Or how does that process work? And where were you when that happened? And what was your immediate reaction?
I was at my gym in Grissetti Performance in Pittsburgh, just training. And I got an email, and I was going crazy. I was happy.
And obviously, at the Combine, you were joined by fellow Rhode Island teammates Aaron Parker and Kyle Murphy. Was it nice to have them there to kind of go through that process with you?
Yeah, it was amazing having them there. Just talking with them throughout the week and just seeing how they felt about it and where their mind was. But no, it's just cool. Just having teammates there. You kind of just take the opportunity, and you just try to make the best of it because like it doesn't really happen too often. Three teammates from a smaller school in the FCS conference. So yeah, we definitely we're blessed for the opportunity, and we're excited about it.
What are you hoping for having the three of you coming from a school like Rhode Island, like you said? Do you think this could really end up helping the school moving forward to put you guys on the map for things such as recruiting and things of that nature?
Yeah, I think it will help. Definitely just recruiting wise. You got guys that might not get into a bigger school and they're looking to go somewhere, and instead of taking that JUCO route to get to a bigger school, they might decide to come to a school where you might get you got a chance to do some of the things that we did, like going to the combine and getting a chance to play in the league. So I feel like this is definitely a door we definitely opened up just by recruiting wise. You could just say like we produce talent as well as those bigger schools. We had three guys in the combine, so I feel like recruiting wise it'll help too.
And speaking of those bigger schools, there weren't many guys from FCS football at the Combine, and actually, you three were the only CAA representatives. So what was it like going head to head against players from those Power 5 schools?
Oh, that's always great. You kind of get up for games like those. Just playing in front of those bigger crowds, and just trying to show that you can play on that level with those guys. And I know I took it as a challenge, and I wanted to put my best foot down. So that's kind of how I approached it.
Which drill would you say at the combine maybe was your strength, or and maybe which one, maybe not necessarily strength, but more nerve-wracking? Like you said, there's so many people watching you and evaluating you, and many times you only have a couple opportunities to make an impression to these NFL scouts.
You said most nerve wracking. I would probably have to say the gauntlet. Just make because before I went, I think it was the tight ends that went before us. I seen a guy like get hit in his face. So I was like, I got to make sure I turn the right way so I don't get hit in the face. But probably that one. Just it's a drill that you don't really get to practice that much in training. So I probably practiced it once, maybe twice. I can't remember, but um, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I caught both of the passes and then turn the right way. So probably that one I would have to say.
And obviously, you had a really great 40 time that really caught a lot of scouts' eyes. What was the preparation like that for running the 40?
I would say just while I was training, just working on the little things. My trainer Terry Grissetti made sure worked like your glutes. Your glutes had to be strong. Just explosion coming out the gate, blocking the sun. Just little tips and things like that that he taught me along the way. So I would say, yeah, just the little stuff more so than running the whole 40. Like in training, I think I ran the 40 one time. So he really just broke it down. So I would say just the little things.
Now, as we go back to your playing days a little bit, playing in the CAA, how much did that prepare you for everything that you've seen so far, going to the combine, and as you get ready for the NFL draft? How much the competition in the CAA do you think got you ready for these moments that have happened now and that may be coming up for you?
I would say just going out there week to week, playing great teams. It was good competition. People might not think that, but it's great competition in the CAA. I feel like um, every week you gotta come out and you gotta play. You gotta give it your all, or you're gonna lose. So we had a lot of close games this past year, just down to the wire, grinded out games. So just getting me ready for those clutch moments. Just yeah, I would just say just when your back's against the wall, just trying to rise to the occasion. So and just playing with that chip on your shoulder coming from a lower school, I would say that's what it helped me out with the most.
Are there any NFL receivers you try to mold your game after, and also have anybody kind of told you what type of NFL receiver maybe to watch and kind of maybe watch tape of to because they can see you maybe turning into that type of receiver in the league?
I would say I find myself watching a lot of AJ Greenstream, just his body type, the way he goes up and attacks the ball, his routes. I just love his game, so I try to just watch him, and if I see something, I try to take something out of his game and try to add it to mine. But other than that, I mean, I don't. Nobody's really told me anybody to really watch. I watch a lot of receivers as it is, so if they do, I'll of course do that. But nobody recommended me to watch anybody.
What feedback have you received from NFL teams in regards to when you might be selected and how they see you fitting on an NFL team?
Well, my agent kind of talks to those guys, and then he'll get back to me. But he'll tell me they like my game outside. They like me at the outside. Just being on that island, being able to get off the ball and things like that. I'm twitchy at the line, and then well, where I'll go anywhere from like mid to late, I would say. That's what he been telling me. So um, yeah, we'll see when that time comes.
Do you have any plans now for I know obviously with the pandemic right now and the situation we're all under, do you have any type of plans to obviously watch the draft and who might be with you during that time?
Well, my plan is probably to watch the draft back at my house with my cousin Aaron Parker, our moms and dads, and then he got like brothers and sisters, so they'll probably come too. So yeah, probably just a family, no more than 10.
There you go. No more than 10 indeed. Along with being teammates, like you said, with Aaron, you and Aaron are cousins who play the same positions. Have the two of you worked out together, and have you thought about what it would be like to hear both of your names announced during the NFL draft?
Yeah, we've been working out together this whole time, so we kind of just staying motivated. Just trying to stay on each other, keep each other sharp, and ready to go for when that time comes to suit up again. So and just hearing our name called, it would just be a dream come true. Just playing football your whole life, wanting to play at the highest level. I feel like once your name get called, it's like all that hard work paying off, and then from there you gotta work even harder to prove yourself. So yeah, just a dream come true.
All right, Isaiah. Well, congratulations first on a great career. It was fun watching you at Rhode Island, and good luck with the NFL draft coming up. We look forward to hearing your name called.
Okay, thank you for having me on.